Oh, hello there. Another enthusiast, I presume. How good it is to see a fresh face here at the inventory. I imagine you're here for the card game with the fellows downstairs. Let me lead you down there. A first-timer, hmm? I'm a bit more familiar with the, benefactions of the club. The club was founded in 1919 in response to an early draft of the 18th Amendment. Through back channels, it was learned that this vile piece of legislation would not only outlaw libations, but games and amusements that could also threaten the world-renowned determination and productivity of the American workforce. Ah, can you imagine? Games outlawed! Nevertheless, this club has been here in secret ever since, just in case those in charge get another bee in their bonnet. So, welcome, and enjoy yourself. Ah, your table. Hey, gentlemen. I hope there is room at the table for a fifth.
Ha! Fresh meat!
Perhaps our newcomer would like to set the stakes for tonight's game. That sounded like $10,000 landing on the table to the note.
Chump change, I say! Chump change!
The die has been cast.
Would you settle for a travel pack of tissues and a half-eaten jar of maraschino cherries?
I do relish a good cherry. But I'm afraid there may be an issue of parity.
I don't have any pears either. Oh, I've also got 38 to 40K in uncut diamonds, but how about my gun and badge? You know, you can't put a price on a license to maim.
Very well. The player to eliminate Max from the game will receive a pistol and a freelance police badge. The game will be No Limit Texas Hold'em.
Oh, I'm calling. Why? Why must all cards be so weak?
Call. So how long you been with those Team Fortress fellas? That seems like steady work.
I do not understand.
The game's been on Steam for like 3 years. I imagine there was an audition process.
Oh, yes, I understand. I kill many men very quickly.
Excuse me?
I kill record number of soldiers, and I am commissioned to join the Red Team. I am reminded of time Engineer kill my entire team.
Damn, Heavy. That's, heavy. I'm sorry to hear that.
I search entire base for him. He tries to kill me with turret and mini turret, but I crush his toys like they are made of paper.
Sound like some crappy toys if you ask me.
Then I find him, hiding by teleporter. I take his gun away from him. He tries to hit me with wrench. So I take wrench away from him. I take his wrench and shove it down his throat, all the way down to the handle.
Christ!
Then I rip off all his fingers one by one. Let's see you build toys now! There is blood everywhere! And he's crying! I think he cries out for mother, but the wrench is stuck in his throat, and it sounds like Is this not the funniest thing?
That is some up, man.
I'll check too.
You wear blue sweater.
Yep, pretty much all the time. And I mean all the time. Ask the wife.
What are you?
Haven't we been over this? I know your head is the size of a grapefruit, but come on.
You are not scout. Maybe very tricky blue spy. Maybe new class.
I can use a keyboard to sabotage your team, steal your intelligence, and mail order your sister to my goddamn doorstep all in an afternoon. Yes, I'm a new class. I have a technical prowess beyond your wildest imagination.
This is true?
Hey Max, give me the skinny on your pockets.
Excuse me?
You know, where you keep all that stuff. That's like Hollywood magic, right?
No, but that was a nickname of mine in college.
Really?
No, I never went to college.
Hey Max, remember when you found that time machine and went back to 1964 and met Mama Bosco?
Yeah!
Out of curiosity, did anything ever happen with that?
Well, Sam and I jumped through time and encountered a cow hybrid version of Bosco on a spaceship.
No, I mean with Mama Bosco, like between you and her. You know, did you guys get down to anything untoward? Or toward, even? Maybe while Sam was in the time machine? You can tell me. I'll put it in the vault. Deep in the vault.
Are you asking me if I ever stooped Mama Bosco?
No? Never mind then.
Aw, I hate to call without the thrill of financial recklessness.
I'm calling.
Raising it up.
Hey, Dork, hey, Dork, hey, Dork.
I assume you're talking to me?
You know it. What sort of chintzy setup do you have at home?
Well, I built my desktop. It's pretty nice. I've got, let's see.
Yeah, I hate you, whatever. I've got like a 500cc super core Compay with like a tetrabat of graphics and all the bells and whistles. Actually, the entire computer is made out of bells and whistles.
So it's completely custom.
Yeah. And those bells and whistles are made out of flutes and oboes. It's okay to be jealous of my style.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, Taicho, I hear you fancy your fancy self a bit of an internet celebrity.
There's a distinct difference between fancying yourself something and actually being something.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because of all the traffic.
I hear no cars.
I'm talking about all my crazy web traffic, Ivan. This guy thinks he's some kind of strong bad with his GeoCities account.
Yeah, we have a convention. Last year, like 60 million people came. That's a lot.
Just because your attendees weighed as much as 60 million people does not mean that's how many showed up to your rinky-dink dinky shrink.
Well, we'll be sure you don't get a pass next year.
Ha! Like any convention is worth its salt distilled from the sweat of 1,000 gamer dorks without me.
Call?
I call.
I'm balls in. Max, how'd you learn to play cards?
Funny you should ask. This one time, Sam and I were busting up a crime syndicate down in Atlantic City. A road job.
Indeed.
Yeah, so we're tailing this low-level mafia bump for an hour, and he pulls up outside a casino, and before he can go in, Sam says, "Well, little buddy, we better nab this guy quicker than a Pittsburgh driver taking a left on a green in rush hour." I couldn't have agreed more. So I grab a tire iron out of the back seat, right? Hop out of the DeSoto, and pummel this guy like a piñata!
Yow.
Blindfold and all!
Yeah, that doesn't really answer my question.
You asked me a question?
Hey, Nerd Rancher, how many hits does your little fan site for babies that I hate get a month?
I don't really pay attention to that sort of thing. A couple million?
Ha! Right! I get it. A few blajillion. Like on Monday, I'm sure you got 7 cotillion hits. And on Tuesday, like half a blazillion.
Those weren't even real numbers you just said.
I'm not the only one making up numbers.
No, for real. It's like millions. I don't know how many millions.
Right. Well, so does our website, Bozo. And so does Bozo's website.
You have woman?
Not with me, no. But yeah, I have woman.
She is pretty?
Yeah, cute, glasses, red hair.
She has the red hair?
No, Heavy. She is not on the other team. You don't have to kill her.
No, but I love the red hair.
Well, you can't have her either. maybe we can work something out.
I haven't seen a flop that bad since Sam tossed Waldo the Walrus Worthington out a 6-story window.
Nope.
Filth.
The player has a pair of 10s. Tycho has a pair of 3s.
Where did you learn this game?
The player wins the hand.
Anybody can get lucky, but it takes skill to get lucky like Strong Bad.
Tycho has been eliminated from play.
If anyone's got cab fare, that'd be much appreciated.
Strong and Bad, how is boxing career?
These are my hands!
I was boxer once, in school. We have to either box or learn to herd goats. I am not good with goats.
Too much information, man. You're too much information, man.
At first, I do not like punching other boys. But then I learned to love it.
Say, Bunnyman, how badly did those Telltales hose you in your licensing agreement?
Sam and I just focus on fighting crime. People have been making money from our exploits for decades.
No, I mean those incompetent dorks who captured maybe an ounce of our actual charm and charmisma in their terrible video games. Point on this, click on that. How about use my fist with your face, Telltales?
Maybe you had me confused for someone else? Yeah, I disfigure bad guys and fight crimes in New York City. That's my thing.
We're being exploited!
Ooh, exploitation! Santa Claus subjugated an entire race of elves in Sam & Max Season 2 and 3.
I will play.
I'm gonna call.
These cards suck harder than the king of town at the bottom of a 72-ounce milkshake.
I am out.
Lame.
Max has ace high. The player has 3 of a kind. The player wins the hand.
Hey, no fair! You're playing for reals!
Max has been eliminated from play.
Enjoy! Don't put your mouth on that, though. I can't speak to its cleanliness.
I'm calling.
I am out.
Come on! The Prince!
Strong Bad has a pair of 6s. The player has 2 pair. The player wins the hand.
No, no, no! Plain old simple middle American values, no!
Strong Bad has been eliminated from play.
No!
I will call.
Ah!
What is this?
The player has 3 of a kind. The heavy has king high. The player wins the hand.
You have these big man cards?
The player wins the tournament.
You are strong like Heavy and sneaky like Dirty Spy. I commend you.